Hi, it's Dr. Doug Curtis.
And Lucy Curtis from Dyslexic and Unstoppable. Our mission is to help dyslexics rediscover their inner power.
That's right, and this is the second in our series of 10 tips to help you, your struggling reader, as you go back to school. And this one is all about clothes. So, I mean, obviously everybody's shopping for clothes, but what do clothes have to do with struggling in school and that kind of
And
stuff?
dyslexia, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's all these issues with fine motors, right, and the stress. And if you think about it, it sounds really silly, but if it really isn't, because when you can have issues with tying shoes or zipping the zippers or buttoning your pants or whatever it is. All these things are related or can be related to dyslexia. So for our son, we're like, okay, well, as he's working on, we always say, work on your biggest struggle and then the other ones as you go along, and try to not make such a big deal of the other things that are associated, right? So he was, let's say he was struggling with reading. Well, now he was focusing on his energies on learning to read. So tying his shoes was secondary. So we would do things like Velcro sneakers, or because I remember some kids would get in trouble in gym because their sneakers weren't tied enough, and they were untying, and they would get in trouble. So it's just something. One thing that they can do, what we can do as parents to make their life easier and remove some of the stresses when they go to school, because when you're stressed, you don't learn well, right?
Exactly.
So that's where it comes from. Again, it's always, all of it is in the book again, but it's all, what is it that I can do right now for my child to make the life easier, right?
Exactly. So why stress about clothes? And I got to go out to gym. I got to change my shoes. I got to slip on put these other things in ties. I got to button back up and get back to class. Why worry about all these things when you can make their life easier with just some changes in the shoes? And as Lucy said, in the book, there's that tools and strategies section where you get access to some videos on our site, Dyslexic and Unstoppable, and we actually go through, each thing, the pants, the shoes, that kind of stuff, showing you what worked and that kind of stuff, because it's all the stuff that's worked for us.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave us a comment below and visit us at Dyslexic and Unstoppable.